Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome back. There's a couple things I really want to mention and bring up really quick. So, if you haven't already checked in the description of every one of my videos, as of 1 or 2 videos ago, I am starting to add in a link to my Instagram account, which you are going to want to follow, because on especially days that I do not upload, or that I haven't uploaded a video, there's definitely going to be some things uploaded to Instagram to kind of keep you guys engaged in my content and, you know, to keep in tabs on what's going on in my life, especially on days that I don't upload. Now, also, on Instagram as well, what I'm trying to do is do basically, sometimes, occasionally, I want to do a I Spy game where I take a picture of something or a scene or whatever and pick something for you guys to spot out, and if you guess the thing that I'm spying correctly, you guys get a shout out. So go ahead and go down to the description below and check out that link and take a look at my Instagram, and please follow so you never miss anything that's going to happen in the future. Another thing that I need to talk about is, in my last video, some of you asked about a schedule. Some of you are asking for a schedule for my uploads. I don't have one currently as of this current video that you are watching right now. I don't have a schedule. I want to make one, especially because you guys asked, and you want me to put it in the description, so I will put it in the description. By the way, though, in the About tab of my channel, you can find that at the very top, underneath my channel banner. You'll see an About tab. Click on that. I actually have something that can tell you what my schedule is, or something that if I do follow schedule, that's what it will be. I'll actually even, probably before this video goes up, I'll probably will have changed it to match what I'm going to do. So basically, what I'm going to do is do Tuesdays and Fridays is what I'm planning on doing. So twice a week, but Tuesdays and Fridays are when I'm going to upload. At least I'm going to attempt and try to make that official, more official. At least for now, I'm going to try it out. So just keep watch on those days, for those days, when those videos will come out on those days. Of course, maybe there might be one in between, but you can definitely be sure that a video will be up Tuesday and Friday every week. I might do challenge videos in between. Maybe they'll be on those days as well, just to give me some more extra videos to edit and slowly work them up little by little. But other than that, like Tuesday and Friday, those are the days that I will upload. I'm sorry, I know, while I'm at it, I have to do this since I'm doing some channel housekeeping. I want to thank you guys so much for the 80 or 81 subscribers as of this video. 81 subscribers. That's a lot. That's incredible to me. I appreciate that so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't make videos. It's really hard for me to make videos when I don't know that people appreciate them, like them, or even watch them in the first place. So without you guys, my channel wouldn't really be the kind of channel it is today, right now, this moment. This is incredible. Let's keep it up. My current goal is 100 subscribers. After that, I don't really care to push, but right now, I'm so grateful for the 81, let's make it to 100. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I have to talk about one last thing. I've been asked to basically, I think, from some comments that I've read, some people are like, tell more stories. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Have I even been telling stories? I don't understand what you're requesting. I don't know what that means. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to communicate stories and communicate the way that I live and just basically show my perspective in life, etc. And I'm trying to also listen to you guys and listen to what you guys want. What do you say? And then I try to incorporate those things. So what I'm wondering is, what do you guys want to hear? Like, what kind of stories do you want me to tell about where I live and how I live? And I just don't understand the question exactly. So some of you may know who you are who are asking that question, but I want you to re-clarify exactly what you're asking, and I will try my best to do what you're requesting, if that makes sense. I don't know, this sounds very jumbled. It sounds very kind of a boring part of this video, but sometimes things have to be addressed, and this is one of them. This is one of the things that needs to be addressed so that I can make my content better and make it something that you guys want to hear or watch. I'm not sure if I said it or not, but this is my favorite field. One of them, I guess. But for a completely natural field in a city, this is probably my favorite field. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And it's just like really close to where I work. I'm walking home at the moment, and this is just absolutely beautiful to me. It's so beautiful. You got the big long grass. You got this ugly thing, but that doesn't matter. You got long grass, and you got these big bulbs, patches of like bushes or whatever these plants are. It's just so beautiful. I love this field. I've been walking and taking that route more than I used to. So, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Just getting off the bus, just right over there. I'm sorry about the wind and the feedback. Possibly, I don't know if there is or if there will be, but I'll find that out in editing. But it's beautiful out here. You may see it's cloudy, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. So beautiful out here. You have the mountains over there. There's the Y on the mountain. It's just beautiful. Like, it doesn't have to be sunny in order for a day to be beautiful. I'm actually walking past a car dealership, so that's why there's a bunch of cars on my right. But it's just so beautiful, and it doesn't have to be sunny and warm in order for it to be beautiful. It can just be cloudy, it can be rainy and stormy, and it still can be very, very beautiful outside. Since getting off of work, I am ordering food. I use DoorDash a lot, actually, more than I probably should, but I'm really excited to get this because I'm really, really hungry. I got Chick-fil-A. I already consumed it. It's actually been a while, if I'm going to be completely honest, since I got it, ate it, and finished it. I don't know, this is so weird. I am so glad right now my roommates are gone and I get to turn on lights that I want to have turned on. I gotta show you something really quick. If you can see it past the reflection and everything, there's such a beautiful sunset right now. From the rain, the storm, the clouds are just beautiful right now. But that's not what I came out here to talk to you about and show you. First, a while ago I actually wanted to show you what the update on this thing is. My roommate is creating this or rebuilding it, fixing it, and whatever. I don't personally have an update. I literally actually just barely saw this. So I think this is an Xbox One is what he said, and he's fixing it because this is the same one that he got at the thrift store, which I honestly don't think you should really ever do. You never know where things have been. I personally don't like secondhand stores. But this is the update. Got all this stuff. He cleaned it and everything. It's kind of crazy. There's all his little screw thingies, screwdriver things. I don't know. And this one looks like a needle, like a shot and whatever. But I also wanted to tell you about this room right here. So this has been empty for a month or two, maybe more. And since the virus happened, one of my roommates decided to spread half and half of his stuff into this room and his original room, because he needed it to go to work, which to me just does not make sense, because right here he had like 2 computer monitors, and he used this bed. He put a blanket and sheets, he put pillows, he had stacks and piles of tissues and toilet paper, and filled the bottom of this up. And I come home one day and I see this and I'm like, what are you doing? And honestly, okay, I will say I have thought about this throughout the day, but I'm like, seriously, I don't care if you think that you need this room to look more professional for the job that he does, for like webcams and stuff. I don't even know if he uses webcam, but having a bed will not look any more professional than having an empty bed. So it's just driven me so crazy that he sprawled himself out from one room to another, and he doesn't even own this room at all. He's not renting here. He's renting his room, which is over there. But he's a guy who, during Christmas time, I think it was last year, I couldn't find my the 21st slot for my chocolate advent calendar, and he was like, oh yeah, there's only 21 of them, so I counted them. Obviously there's 20 of them, so obviously there's not going to be 21. And I'm like, but it goes to 24, so obviously there would be a 21, because you can't go from 20, 22, and then 23 and 24. You have to, you can't skip numbers. It doesn't make sense. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm an OCD person, of course I would find it. Yeah, you're an OCD person and you can't find it? That's stupid. So, to me, his logic just does not make sense. He thinks he has authority over this entire apartment, and he just does not. Most of the stuff in this apartment is his stuff, and it drives me crazy. This whole pile here, minus the bike, this is him. It's so dumb. and he got most of this stuff from, or for the coronavirus. And I'm like, the water's not contaminated. It's cheaper to use the tap than to buy even very expensive water bottles. Anyway, he finally moved his stuff out of this room, as you can see, because the other roommate who lived in this room for a while until he got married, he has someone who might be taking over his contract for this room, which I'm really excited about. But when I heard that, I was still at work, and I heard that, and I'm like, oh, I honestly hope he gets in trouble, because like this other roommate that was sprawling himself out to 2 rooms, I honestly hoped that he would get in deep trouble. And he kind of did. He probably was working today, and he had to move all of his stuff back into his room. And I'm like, you don't need 3 monitors for the job that you have. I haven't ever worked in the job that he has, but his job does not need 3 monitors. He already has 1. He only needs 1 more, and he's good. To me, he's just the dumbest person ever. I'm sorry for being so negative. This guy just drives me crazy, and I can't stand it. I can't handle it. But yeah, I hope that this new potential contract signer will actually sign the contract and take over this room. Because this other roommate that sprawled himself out through the apartment, he is really not supposed to be doing what he did. And I hope he doesn't do it again. I hope that this other guy takes over this contract so that this other roommate can see all of the things that he needs to fix. He thinks he's like, why do I have all these problems? Well, I could tell you a few things about all the problems that you have and why you have them, because it's so obvious. I don't know. It's just driving me crazy. I know I've been going on and on for a while, but it's just such tiresome, and it's exhausting to see this and interact with this guy. At first he was fine. When I first moved in. But after a while, it started to get kind of annoying. He talks way too much. He just keeps talking, which is so annoying. And then, like, just so much more things. And he lets his OCD get to him, and it's like, seriously? Just let it go. And then he jokes all the time when you're trying to have a serious conversation, and he pops in and says a joke about what you're talking about. I'm like, seriously? We were having a very fun, serious conversation, and you just ruined it by that joke, because it's not relevant, and it just distracts from what we're talking about. Go away and just be quiet. I really don't like this guy. I'm really, really sorry that this video is like this. I'm sorry that it was more negative, but I just really had to get this out. I really needed to get this out. I've been wanting to say these things out loud for so long, for so many years, and I can't even do it to the one other roommate who kind of shares quite similar ideas and thoughts about him, but it's just not something that he wants to hear, so I can't really speak my mind about this. It just bothers me so much. So I figured this is a way I can do it, and talking about the new potential roommate is probably a good outlet to spin on. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry it was kind of turned out to be more negative. I hope to do better and more uplifting videos in the future. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and check out all those cool, funner videos that I have on my channel in other areas of my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!